morning, happy Sunday. We are at work, as you guys can tell by the uniform. I am headed to the station right now to load my van, pick up my packages. But today I wanted to do another day in the life of an Amazon delivery driver on a rainy day. It's actually raining and it's actually super slippery outside because it is super cold here, so the rain actually turns into ice. I wanted to show you guys how I gear up on a rainy day, what I wear to keep dry. I have like this whole suit. It looks like a lab suit. It is actually a rain suit that I actually got from Amazon. Like, it was super inexpensive. I'm gonna show you guys that after I load out when I get to my first stop. Today is actually a really light day. I only have 151 stops today, and I'm actually getting a rescue. I'm going to be parking at the rescue lodge once I get to my station, and they are going to be taking totes off of my van. So today it's going to be a super easy and a light day. I want to show you guys how I keep warm and how I keep dry on rainy days, what I do, what I wear, and things like that. Once I'm all loaded, I will show you guys that. They're gonna be my first stop, so I already went ahead and organized them, and I'm all set and ready to go. We're still at the station, we're still here, so I made sure I organized them before we headed out. Raining, as you guys can see. It's not raining that bad, but it is raining. Always bring my backpack with me because I have things there that I carry with me on my route every single day. I also put my lunchbox in there. I'll just take my lunchbox out. There's my lunchbox. I'm gonna put it right here in the front. Okay, so since my boots are already here, let me show you guys my boots first. I have a pair of rain boots, and they're from Amazon, and I got them in the navy blue color because they match the uniform, so I thought these will be perfect. Since it's not raining that hard right now, well, it is coming down, so I think I am going to be changing into my rain boots. But usually I'll just keep my shoes on. I'm gonna take off my shoes so that you guys can see that in a second. Here is my raincoat. So what I do is that I'll usually sit my coat up if it's winter time, obviously, because it is winter, so it is super cold, and I only have a hoodie on underneath. So I like to put on a rain jacket on top of my raincoat. My raincoat is waterproof, but I like to make sure that I am dry while I'm running my routes. So I still put on my raincoat on top, even if I have on my Amazon coat on. I still put it on. It has buttons, so I just go ahead and button it up. And this comes in tons of color. I think it comes in black, it comes in a few different colors, but I got it in the clear because if you pull up to a house and you're delivering a package, you want to be known that you're Amazon. So I make sure I have obviously my coat underneath and you guys can see through it. And you guys can see the uniform through my raincoat. And the raincoat comes with the pants, the rain pants. And these keep me super duper dry. So I'm just gonna put them on in the van. I put them on over my pants, of course. So I'm just gonna pop these on. And these are like a plastic material, so it keeps you from getting wet, of course. So I have on my pants, on top of my pants, and then I have on my rain jacket. These are my work shoes, and they are waterproof, but it's raining super hard. I like to put on my rain boots just to make sure that my feet are dry and not wet. I hate wet feet. I am all geared up. I'm gonna show you guys. So I am all geared up, ready to go. Keep it nice and dry with everything I have going on, and that is the plan, to just keep nice and dry during the summer and spring months. What I do is that I'll have my vest and like a short sleeve shirt, and I'll still keep dry. I also make sure that I wear like a hat or something to protect my hair and my head from getting wet, obviously. Then I have a hoodie underneath. I also have my coat hood, and I also, this comes with a hood as well. So this comes with a hood. It's pretty big, and it keeps me protected and keeps my head dry. So here we are. Here's my gear. I'm all set and ready to deliver my package, and I stay dry my whole entire route. None of my clothes underneath gets wet. Nothing gets wet because I have pants, and then I have the coat. Ready to deliver my packages in style. This is like I have a whole lab suit on. Obviously to stay dry, not to look fashionable, because we're not here to look fashionable, we're here to stay dry. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm staying dry. I'll link this whole gear down below in the description box. So if you are an Amazon driver and you want to stay dry, this is it. This is your best bet. This is how you're gonna stay dry all day, literally all day. All day. To deliver a package, a beautiful day to deliver a package, a beautiful day to deliver packages. Woo, woo, woo. Woo, 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 woo. Stay hydrated. I have to make sure that I am extra careful today as well because it is raining. So what's happening is that the cold is freezing the rain, obviously, and everything is super slippery. So I have to be extra careful because a ton of these walkways are super slippery. They haven't sand or salt or anything. So I have to make sure that I'm super slippery. I have to make sure that I'm super careful so that I don't slip. Fall. Last year I slipped and I fell, and I actually fell on the palm of my hands, and I scraped my whole hands.
Feet, arrive at the destination on your left.
Me if you can listen to music while on your route. Of course you can. You can listen to music, you can listen to whatever you like. I usually just play like a podcast or something, and I'll listen to like a podcast or an audiobook. Sometimes I'll listen to music, but what happens is when you listen to music, if it's too loud, not like on a route that I know where I'm going, I may be too distracted listening to the music, or the music may be too loud and I might miss my stop. So I don't listen to music if I'm not on a route that I don't know. That I'll listen to a podcast. I'll have a podcast playing on my phone, and I'll usually have my phone in my pockets so that I can listen to the podcast while I deliver to as well, while I jump out and deliver the packages. So that's what I do. So I have a pair of gloves that you can use while being on your phone. I have to find my gloves. I think I actually have them in my backpack, or I might have left them in my husband's car, and my husband might have throw them somewhere because I can't find them. But I think they should be in my backpack. Anyways, I'm fueling up again. I'm making sure I'm hydrated. You want to make sure is that you're hydrated, especially during the summertime. During the summertime, it gets brutal because the back of the van does not have AC, and the AC doesn't radiate through the back, and it's usually beaming back there. It's usually like, it's 98 degrees outside. It's usually 150 degrees back there, so you're literally sweating like a sauna back there in the summertime. but I like it because I am sweating it out, and yeah, it keeps me in shape. I just love this house. It is so stunning. And they have their own barn across from their house, and this is all their land. This is how I will want to live. Look at all the land they have back there. This is exactly how I will want to live. This is their driveway. They have like an isolated driveway. 4 o'clock, and I just have been running my route, so it is a little bit later on. I only have about like 45 stops to go. I believe it's like 45 stops. Today was a pretty easy day. Only had 124 stops, and then with 119 packages, and then I got a rescue because I had about 18 totes. So it has been a pretty easy, like chill easy flowing day. I only have 42 stops to go and it is 4:05. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be taking my lunch. I'm gonna eat my sandwich that I packed for lunch today, and I'm just gonna continue on. I should be done today by like 6:30 the latest. So it stopped raining, but I kept my gear on because it is cold. It is super cold today, and another layer, even though this is thin and it's plastic, I don't think it's not doing any justice in keeping me warm, but it is pretty cold outside today, so I kept it on. I didn't want to take it off. I just didn't want to waste the time in taking it off, putting it back in my backpack. Sometimes what happens is I'll take my gear off and then it'll start raining like 2 hours later, and I'm like, now I have to put it back on. Pretty much what I have left currently, just those packages up to there. Here are my totes, nice and organized. I have 2 totes to go. They're nice and organized, so once I get to the station I can just unload them. We are done. We are done, and we just gotta pump gas now and head over to the station and deliver our bags. I am so glad that I kept my gear on because it actually started raining again. So I was super happy about that. I told you guys, every time that it rains and for some reason like I end up taking my gear off, when it clears up it ends up raining again, and that's exactly what happened. I'm super happy I kept my gear on. I am about to gas up right now and head over to the station. Pretty much it. I'm back to my car. The van is all nice and parked. That concludes our rainy day in the life of an Amazon delivery driver. Let me know if you guys like rainy days, if you dislike rainy days, and let me know if this video was any help, and if you're gonna gear up like me, use the items that I use on a rainy day. Thanks so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't yet already, and I will see you in my next video very soon. Bye.